Absolutely, Nandan. I think I'm on the edge on this one because if you make it, it's a great move, and if you don't make it, you're left with not much when you come out of the tennis. A tennis grind that you say from the ages of 18 to 22 without a degree. So I can understand all the parents, and I can understand from a tennis professional point of view how we want a number of players to get even more successful and win Grand Slams and win Olympic medals and put the India on the real tennis map. And sometimes even when you want to be big, you don't make it in this tough court.
Yep.
First point, first blood. Gujarat Panthers, Mehak Jain, 1-0.
Well, Meg's going to just make sure the ball gets back. She's very quick on her feet. Not a big girl, not a tall girl, but very, very strong legs.
Out. 2-0. Gujarat again.
Gujarat Panthers.
17-15 Punjab Bulls. And Pranjala has impressed me in the first match, and then yesterday, and then the other day slightly off, and then today I think it's a good chance. I think she's a very balanced player.
Yes, she is. There's no question about that. Good head by Pranjala. Really dominated that point. Made Mehak move all over the court and then finally ended up with a beautiful forehand down the line. Playing very aggressive tennis, and I think when she's that aggressive, she is going to make some mistakes, but she's also going to hit some winners.
Mehak Jain, bold, coming to the net. Forehand cross court coming in. This is bold stuff, Nandan. I think this is the way forward. I think I'm impressed with what I see so far from the young 18-year-old.
Yep, she's taking charge here. Way to go, Mehak. Look at those 2 points. How positive was that?
Absolutely. Incredible stuff. I mean, sometimes I wonder how these girls are not top 200, and I think that they have a great chance of being there. I just don't know what I can do personally and what we can do too. This is what I see on the tour day in and day out.
For so long, Pranjala getting ready with his second set. Beautifully is Mehak doing this.
Panthers.
My God, for somebody that size, she is really taking charge, moving in on a deep shot and then putting away with a fabulous forehand cross-court drive volley. She really has Pranjala on the ropes here.
Just like that, it's 18 apiece. How close can this be?
This is going to go down to the wire. For a little too much there. A little too much there. But I think that's the way forward. You just, in this format, the bold are going to be the winners. You can't just keep running all day and defend.
I agree. Fortune favors the brave, and this is certainly a game of fortune, I think, when you're this evenly matched at the top.
Yep. Unforced error there from Mehak. Gives Pranjala a little bit of a comeback.
Punjab Bulls 20 points to 18. Pranjala clawing her way back.
Once again, an unforced error. I don't think that serve was big enough to invite an error. So this is where Pranjala is going wrong. She really needs to get the point started.
I agree, Nandan. I think that's the difference between being good and being great. I think she's got all the tools, and we always say they have all the weapons, but
they need to put it right.
Wow, that's a great read by Mahak Jain. I don't know how she knew that easy forehand was going back down the line. Maybe they've played each other a lot. Maybe they've seen each other play, and certainly they know each other well. One ranked 2 and one ranked 5 in the country. Pranjala at 2 and Mahak at 5 in the country in the Indian women's rankings.
Yeah, they're actually reading each other well. All over this match. She is just all over this match.
It's amazing to see that small frame coming through, and she's just you wouldn't think that she has as much power as she really has. I mean, it's amazing to see that she strikes the ball so clean off both flanks.
Both flanks, and look at the difference. She is on the line and Pranjala is about 5 feet behind.
Oh, and when she does come in, she still is a little bit more rusty than Mahak. Mahak actually taking a step back and getting a little bit lucky with that forehand shank, but I think she deserves it actually. The way she's played the first 12 points, she definitely deserves this. She deserves her lead at 9-3 and the Gujarat Panthers at 22-20.
That was a little too close for comfort. Ball's being called out, and Pranjala was actually hoping that her team would advise her to take a challenge. Didn't happen, and she's ended up losing the point.
And Pranjala bounced back. She's in a hole, but I believe. Wow, incredible. Mahak even having the conscience of mind to say that I'm going to put 10 balls in this rally and just make her earn it and make her earn it. She seems so composed, so calm. Pranjala looks balanced. She just looks like she's losing a lot of these points that she should be maybe winning, and that she has won in the past. Again in the hole, but I still believe. Second serve.
Oh yes, she got lucky with the net card, but I think she had already won that point.
Absolutely.
She had won that point. I think what Mahak is doing here really is just putting a lot of pressure on Pranjala to play better tennis simply by just running everything down and getting everything back.
Wise words from the Gujarat camp for Mahak Jain. My good friend and co-commentator Jivan looking on with wise words of wisdom for Pranjala Yadlapalli, who needs some help right here. 12-3 Mahak Jain looking comfortable, and this is the swing match. We called it early, Nandan. We said that the big ties are decided by the women's singles, and you're right again.
Yeah, that's the way it's been right through this tournament. You know, the ladies have made a lot of difference. Every ladies singles tie has really influenced the end result.
And the level's been amazing. The level's what we really play for, because if you look at the WTA rankings, it's a ranking that's a normal ranking, I would say.
Ball called wide.
33.
And another
Gujarat
point for Mahak
Panthers.
as she goes up 13-3. You know, if you're telling me that these girls are not ranked in the top 200 in the world, I really would be very surprised. Look at the kind of tennis they're playing.
Absolutely, Nanda. 13-3. Gujarat Panthers. Mehak turning this match upside down.
Finally, Pranjala comes up with the goods. Brilliant backhand down the line, almost inside out. Really, really took charge there.
Do you think they're playing this well, Nandan, because it's India, because they're used to these courts, or have you seen them play all over the world and they still produce this sort of level?
Well, a lot of our girls have now started winning 25,000 challenges. Ankita's out there doing well in the 100,000. So I think they're going to be playing this kind of tennis, this brand of tennis, practically right through the year.
Amazing stuff.
And an ace from Pranjala. Clawing her way back, not allowing Gujarat to get away easily.
(26-22) Gujarat. Big period of this clash coming up.
Another big serve. Mehak had her doubts but decided to go against the challenge. Huge serve there by Pranjala. She's really played 2 or 3 good points now. 13-6, Mehak. Oh, very, very tired looking backhand there. A very tired looking Pranjala going into the net with that backhand. I think Mehak is just wearing her down.
Nerves as well. Nerves. Interesting to see that play a part so late. Mehak, incredible from Mehak.
Gujarat Panthers.
Amazing to see the backhand cross court, the forehand cross court being used as a 1-2 play a number of times now. The forehand cross court and then the backhand cross court, and vice versa. The backhand cross court and then the forehand cross court to win the point. She has a play here, Nandan.
Yeah, that's right. And the 3 points that she lost earlier on, where when she hit all the balls down the middle of the court, she's realized that.
Great awareness. Big forehand from Pranjala. An intelligent man once told me, you live your life and then you play tennis. and this is no other scenario. I think Pranjala can bounce back, and we know nothing about tennis when these minds of people and this momentum changes, especially in this women's singles.
And 8 more points to go. You never know what's going to happen. Rare unforced error. Did go for that big shot. Tried to catch Pranjala on the wrong foot. Ended up missing the ball. And it's now 15-8.
It's very difficult, Nandan, having come off the court now. I can tell you from a personal perspective, it's very difficult to keep a track on the individual score when your team's up and a team score when your individual's there. I think it's important that Mehak just focuses and wins every point for herself.
That's right. I mean, every point counts. So it really, even if she wins the tie, she just wants to. She wants to try. Oh, the longest rally of the match. And what a fabulous end to that. What a play by Pranjala.
I'm going to put it out there and say Pranjala Yadlapalli is the most balanced player that we have in the country in terms of the women's today. She seems to be on balance on pretty much every shot.
Love the way she covered that court and got to that backhand.
Gujarat Panthers.
Wide again by Mehak, and she is definitely letting Pranjala in through that little window that Pranjala's created for herself, and she's definitely back in. It's now 11:15 and with 4 points to go, Mehak has to pull her socks.
Another point for Pranjala Yadlapalli. But since you've coached so many players, Nandan, it's sometimes I recall now that Mehak Jain, of course, who's worked with you a number of years ago at the NMSA Academy, the Navi Mumbai, and it's a credit to you to have produced great talent again.
It was she just started her days there, so we were happy to be part of the journey.
Absolutely, she seems to have immense technique. She seems to be, and again it shows she's short swings, easy, fluid game. She seems to know exactly her whereabouts of the tennis court.
That's correct. She's also very aware of her own size and what her limitations are, and she makes sure she revolves her game around that.
17-12, Gujarat
Absolutely,
Panthers.
Nandan. Another miss for Mehak, for Pranjala, and gets Mehak in the lead, 17-12. I think 30. Mehak's managed to get herself to 30. Looks it. Going into this men's doubles, very, very, very interesting. Yeah.
And there it is.
17-13
for Mehak. But the team scores tied at 30 all.
30 all. We couldn't get any closer. We've had 4 rounds of matches and it's 30 all. A big credit to the people, to the format who make this league happen. Kotak Mahindra Bank Tennis Premier League Season 2. Amazing.
After 4 matches, Gujarat and Punjab are tied at 30 points each.
The Gujarat Panthers. And we said it earlier, Nandan, 17-13, and we have it 17-13. The commentator's curse. 30 points all. And we have all to play for. With